Do you know which is the marketing channel with the highest ROI? No, it's not social media, it's still email. But many small businesses are still sleeping on the power of email. I hope you're not one of them. In this video, I'm going to tell you the 7 best email marketing software and solutions you can use as a small business owner to take your email marketing efforts to the next level. Let's begin. The number one email marketing solution that we can recommend to most people is Constant Contact. The pricing is affordable, starts at $12 a month. It has a free trial as well. And it's one of the most user-friendly platforms that we have tested at WGenner. What I particularly like about Constant Contact is a fine balance between simplicity and powerful features. The platform isn't very hard to use, it's simple enough, but it still packs a punch when it comes to using advanced features. In the feature set, you get advanced automation, analytics, and integration with major e-commerce platforms like Shopify and WooCommerce. So even if you are selling services or have an e-commerce website, you can still use Constant Contact to get started with your email marketing efforts. On top of that, the drag and drop builder is also quite easy to use. The template library is also quite extensive, and I've seen that it's regularly updated with new templates, so you're never lost when it comes to getting the newest templates and the best designs possible. One of the most important reasons why we recommend Constant Contact to beginners, new website owners, and most everybody as a generalized solution is because of the high deliverability rate. If emails are sent out from your email marketing platform, but that never reaches the inbox of users, then the entire email marketing effort is wasted. In our testing, we found that more than 95% deliverability rate, it's a hard word to say, is achieved using Constant Contact. That's a very high number and it's always constant and consistent. And that's why Constant Contact is our top recommendation when it comes to email marketing solutions for most people. If I have to give you a breakdown of the pros and cons of Constant Contact, then here they are. It's incredibly easy to use even for complete beginners. Over 300 email templates and new ones are being constantly added. It has built-in error checking to prevent common mistakes like, hey, unsubscribed information is not added or some important piece of information missing. So you're always compliant with regulation when it comes to selling or sending emails. Then you also have great customer support with live chat and phone support. And you have automation features like welcome series, follow-up emails, all that can be set up as well. On the con side, I would say not too much, but you get limited customization options compared to some advanced platforms, which I'm going to talk about in the rest of the video. You also get higher pricing as your subscriber base grows. So even though the pricing starts at $12, you have a free trial, the pricing will start climbing. And this is true with every email marketing platform. The pricing will always go up, but how much does it go up? That's something to keep in mind. And you get basic A/B testing facility, or I'd say features. So if you are heavy into testing, you're a power user, you might find Constant Contact's A/B testing tools a little underwhelming. But still, it's a great solution for most people, most beginners out there, if you are looking to start email marketing. Once again, the link to all the solutions, I'll link in the description of this video, also in the pinned comment. So whatever solution you think is great for you, you can always one click and reach and start your email marketing efforts. The next email marketing solution of choice is called Brevo. If you don't know the word Brevo or don't know the brand Brevo, it was formerly called Sendinblue, which was much more powerful, I'd say more recognized brand, at least for me. So that's the email marketing solution of choice, which is number 2. Now it starts at $9 a month, which is that's a little lower than other solutions, but it still packs a punch when it comes to the overall features it provides. One of the benefits of using Brevo is the all-in-one solution that provides. Apart from just email, you also get a CRM functionality, you get email marketing, of course, and you also get SMS marketing in all-in-one platform. So instead of having to duct tape a few solutions together, if you want to have a comprehensive marketing solution, this one tool can do it all technically. In our testing of this platform, I was particularly impressed with the automation capabilities. You can create sophisticated workflows that combine email, SMS, and even website actions, which is pretty powerful if you want to sell something, particular service from your website. The automation builder is also quite easy. You can design complex journeys without needing any technical expertise. It's a drag and drop flow builder, so you can build the most complex flow if you like. And of course, as I mentioned, it has a built-in CRM as well. So all the data about all the users, what they do, is all stored on the platform as well, which can be quite helpful. One of the best features about Brevo, which is quite useful, is the transactional email API. So if you have transactional emails going out, let's say transaction, somebody signs up, something that is purely transactional, the deliverability of transactional APIs is quite high when using Brevo. When it comes to pricing, Brevo is very favorable. As I said, the pricing starts at $9 a month, but the pricing is actually based on the amount of emails that you send, not on the contact size. So even if you have 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 contacts on your email list, you're not charged based on the email list, but only on the number of emails that you send, which is quite favorable for most people. If you're not sending out a lot of emails, then this is a favorable pricing to you. If I have to talk about the pros and cons of Brevo, here they are. So free plan includes 300 emails per day. That's pretty good. Pricing, again, as I said, it starts at $9, not too much. And you have an all-in-one platform. It combines email, SMS, and also a CRM right inside one tool. And you have advanced automation capabilities. As I said, you can create complex workflows, you have excellent delivery rates, and you have budget-friendly pricing, and you're charged only for the emails you send, not on your list size, which is also pretty good. On the cons, you might find the template options which help you create emails compared to other email platforms, not that great. So that's one thing to keep out for. An email editor also might feel a little clunky to you compared to other email providers that I'm talking about. And for advanced features, of course, if you're a beginner, you'll have a steeper learning curve when it comes to delivering or creating advanced features. So that's the pros and cons of Brevo. If you would like to check out Brevo, link is in the description, and it's a great platform. As I said, the pros and cons already mentioned, but there's some other solutions I can recommend for specialized use cases. Let's also talk about them. The next email marketing solution of choice is HubSpot. You've probably heard of HubSpot. HubSpot is a marketing giant. They have a huge blog, which is very helpful for any kind of marketing things you're trying to learn. There are a suite of products that will help you market your products and services. They have CRMs, they have website builders, and of course, they have an email marketing tool as well. So the best part about using HubSpot is that all of these tools actually connect together. So if you use the website builder, you can use the email marketing solution. You can also use their CRM and all the tools. They have completely integration inside each other. The pricing starts at just $15 a month for all these advanced features, which is pretty amazing. But there's some things to keep in mind before starting using HubSpot. On the plus side, when it comes to using HubSpot features, you have quite advanced tracking features. So you can send emails based on demographics, device type, custom criteria, based on users' behavior on your website. So you have a lot of different data, like a lot of advanced data to create some advanced campaigns if you want to. And because HubSpot's email marketing solution is directly connected to the CRM, you also get lead scoring capabilities. Basically, if you collect lots of leads on your site, the CRM will help you decide which are the most qualified leads so you can focus more efforts on closing those leads. Now, based on the language I've been using to describe HubSpot, you can probably understand that it's designed mostly for businesses that are trying to sell something. So that is the primary audience for HubSpot, but there's some things or some other scenarios that you can use HubSpot for as well. So let's talk about the pros and cons so you can decide if HubSpot is great for you. As I said, that it has comprehensive marketing suite built in with CRM, email marketing, and there are other tools as well that integrate well together. You get superior analytics and reporting. So it's designed for businesses, so you get a lot of data about a lot of reports, lead scoring, all those capabilities, and you get personalization options. As I mentioned, you can send email campaigns based on demographics, device types, user behavior, website behavior, a lot of different data. You also get excellent support because HubSpot is for businesses that require some high level of support. So they have great support built in, and they also have a robust integration system. So everything that they have, a suite of products that they have, work well together when it comes to building a complete solution for marketing, website building, everything else. On the con side is something you should remember, that it's not as cheap as it looks, because at $15 a month, you might think, wow, it's great, all these features. But as you start scaling, the pricing will scale with it as well, because it's designed for, let's say, big businesses, not tiny businesses, or at least beginning or small businesses. So keep that in mind if you decide to use HubSpot. And of course, you have steeper learning curve. So if you want to connect all this together, you want to use advanced marketing campaigns, you will need to become slightly professional, or I say little up to date with HubSpot features and how it comes. So if you're an absolute beginner when it comes to email marketing, you might have a little hard time setting everything up in HubSpot. Of course, some advanced features which I'll be talking about might be locked in higher tier plans. Not everything is available in the beginning plan. So something to keep in mind before you go and decide to use HubSpot, using the link in the description to purchase a plan. So that's HubSpot for you. Hopefully you find the information useful. If you think HubSpot is great for you, link is in the description. Otherwise, let me also tell you about the next email marketing solution you can use. The next solution on the market is specially designed for e-commerce stores. So if you are an online seller, you start looking to start an e-commerce website, selling things online, then Omnisend is the solution that will be probably the best solution for you. Now, from the name itself, Omnisend, you might have guessed it's a cross-channel marketing suite rather than just an email marketing platform. So it works across SMS, email, web push notifications, and even Facebook Messenger ads. So you can combine all these channels and create a single campaign right inside Omnisend. It's that powerful. The pricing starts at just $16 a month, which is quite affordable, and they have a lot of automations built in or predefined that can be amazing to use as an e-commerce site owner. For example, you can use ready-to-use sequences for cart abandonment, product browsing, and post-purchase follow-ups. So you can basically automate your abandoned cart recoveries, follow-up and testimonial gathering, and all of these automations are predefined. So you don't have to create them from scratch, click a couple buttons and everything is set up for you. If I have to talk about the pros and cons of using Omnisend, here they are. So first of all, the pros is, as I already mentioned, it's specially designed for e-commerce. So you get specialized features for e-commerce store rather than a generalized solution when it comes to email marketing. Of course, you have powerful cross-channel marketing capabilities. As I said, it works across Facebook Messenger, SMS, push notifications, and of course, email as well. Advanced automation workflows and predefined workflows that you can just plug and play onto your store. And you have deep in e-commerce integration. So whatever tool you use, WooCommerce and other tools, there's a deep integration to gather data from the platform so that you can use that data to actually laser target your marketing efforts and get a higher ROI. And then you also get excellent reporting for analytics, because if you're selling using emails to market your products, then you need to understand what is working and what's not working. So the reporting is quite extensive when it comes to Omnisend. On the cons, then you get limited features for e-commerce or non-e-commerce businesses, which is not a con technically, but I'll just mention that specifically. And you have a slightly higher starting price. So $16 a month is the starting price. But again, if you can generate a positive ROI, it's well worth it. So don't be discouraged by the higher pricing. If you're selling products, it might be just well worth it. And then some advanced features, I've been talking about all these advanced features, are basically might be logged between some higher tier plans. So make sure I'll link the pricing page in the description. Go to the pricing page, I'll put up some screenshots, and make sure that you understand which features are you looking for. If you are attracted by a specific feature and then you go for the basic plan, you might not get it. So don't be discouraged. Just make sure that you have the right understanding of the different pricing plans before you start using Omnisend for your email marketing efforts for your e-commerce store. The next email marketing solution of choice is for power users. It's called Campaigners, and let me start with the pricing first. It starts at $59 a month. So just hear me out first and then decide if that price is worth it. So after hearing the price, you might be thinking, oh, I don't need this, but it's a power user platform. So that's why it's priced high, because it gives you features that you might not get in any other email marketing solution. So of course, it's designed for marketers. It's not designed for beginners. So if you are a serious marketer, or if you want to put some extra efforts into your marketing when it comes to emails, then this might be a great platform for you. So one of the best things about, or at least the things that impressed me, were the great visual workflow builder. So unlike other automation tools, this lets you create like incredibly complex and branch-based campaigns depending on multiple triggers and conditions. So if you have complex funnels on your side, you have a lot of products, upsell, downsell, cross-sell, one-time offers, all those marketing stuff that you want to use, then all that can be built right inside Campaigner. That's one of the best things about Campaigner. And you can segment your audience as well, up to using 900 different criteria. So it's a powerful piece of software that gives you tons of control when it comes to generating revenue from email marketing campaigns. And since we are talking about gathering data and marketing, one of the best things about Campaigner, or I'd say the second best thing about Campaigner, is A/B testing. Now, a lot of platforms offer A/B testing. So you might be thinking, whoa, what's so different here? Well, not just basic A/B testing. Most platforms will allow you to test subject lines, right? That's the basic thing that every platform will usually give you. But here you can test almost everything. You can test subject line, different workflows, different send times, different content altogether. So everything about an email that you send can be completely tested out. So if you have a large list and you test everything, then this can be the right tool for you. They also have a specific tool called Reputation Builder, which automatically maintains your list hygiene. So if you are sending out a lot of emails, deliverability might be a huge issue. So this tool automatically will help you maintain a high deliverability and your IP reputation score. And recently, they've also integrated an SMS feature. So if you want to use SMS as in coordination or in conjunction with your email campaigns, then you can use Campaigner for that as well. If I have to talk about the pros and cons, here they are. Of course, you get sophisticated and very powerful automation capabilities, extensive A/B testing options, advanced segmentation, which are like, I think, the best in the class when it talks about all the different here. And because of the list hygiene feature, you get a lot of cleanup and high deliverability. And of course, you have comprehensive analytics and reporting, because that's a huge important part of a marketer's job, right? To understand data and reporting. The cons, of course, the first thing I mentioned is a higher price point. Start at $59 a month, but it can be well worth it if you're generating ROI. Then, of course, you'll have a slightly steeper learning curve. It's not a beginner's tool. It's designed for professionals, or at least people who want to become professionals. So you might need to spend a little time understanding the different capabilities and setting everything up. And one more thing to keep in mind is that in our testing, we saw that the customer response times weren't great compared to other email solutions that we tested out. So if you're looking for extensive support, then this might not be the perfect tool. But again, it's not designed for beginners in any way. So just keep all these things in mind before you decide to go out and check out Campaigner from the link in the description to start your email marketing efforts. Let's talk about the next one as well. The next email marketing solution of choice is Drip. And even though it's slightly pricey compared to other features or other email marketing tools here, it starts at $39 a month. But our vote of confidence for drip can be understood by understanding that we at W Beginner use drip for all our email marketing campaigns, and we've used it for some other products as well. So that's drip for you. But what does it do and why do we use it? Well, drip is designed to help you understand and optimize for selling, whether it be e-commerce or software, because we have few software that we promote with drip. So that's where drip comes into play to give us the advantage using data so that we can understand user behavior and recommend products and services where we see fit. Apart from the automation builder, which of course it has great automation features, the best part about drip is the revenue attribution feature. Revenue attribution is very unique to drip. So based on different campaigns you send, different users, different everything, you can actually attribute how much revenue is being generated for all of this. So per campaign, per email, per user, all of this data is invaluable if you're selling a product and service, and that's where drip actually shines. The automation builder, as I said, is already great, but it has some unique features which I'd like to highlight. Of course, you can create all the different automation campaigns, which you can do in a lot of different email marketing software, which I have mentioned here, but you can create workflows in drip based on customer behavior, purchase history, and website interactions. Customer behavior and purchase history is something unique to drip, which I haven't seen in any email marketing solution. Let me give you a specific example so it will drive the point across on how powerful drip's automation can be. So let's say, for example, you want to send out a special email campaign only for people who have checked out a specific product, checked out in a sense, they've gone to the product page 3 times, at least 3 times, but haven't purchased. You can do that. Imagine how powerful that is when you're running special campaigns or you want to understand what the interest is when it comes to specific products. That is where drip shines. And of course, since drip is designed to sell products, it has great integration with WooCommerce and Shopify as well, pulling real-time data from your store. So you can use all the data, that's actually all the interactions, everything else, or data has been captured in real time, and then use that to maximize campaigns and maximize ROI with drip. If I have to talk about the pros and cons, of course, as I said, superior selling capabilities when it comes to e-commerce and software and tracking. You have powerful revenue attribution, which is unique feature, advanced behavioral automation, as I already mentioned, users checking out a product but not buying. And you have deep e-commerce integration. So the data from your stores can be used extensively on drip. And on top of that, you have excellent customer segmentation options. So you can segment audience based on a lot of different criteria and optimize your campaigns. If I have to talk about the downsides, I already mentioned the pricing is not as low as other email marketing solutions. But again, it's all about ROI, not the price. There's no free plan. So there's no permanent free plan that you can just say, hey, I want X number of subscribers, X number of emails. So there's no free plan here. Then you have limited email templates here because it's not for a visual builder or the design aspect of sending out beautiful emails. It's not the primary goal that somebody would go for drip. So that's not the highlight here when it comes to other or when compared to other email marketing tools. And of course, it can be complex for basic emailing. So if you just want to send out a newsletter every week, then drip might be a little more complex than your basic other email solutions that we mentioned. So that's drip for you. Powerful email marketing solution, powerful e-commerce features, powerful attribution, powerful revenue tracking, all that comes with drip. So if drip is the email marketing of choice, or at least you think it's great, check it out from the link in the description. Otherwise, listen to the next email marketing solution that might be useful for you. The next email marketing solution of choice is called Musen. And it was quite surprising how powerful this feature is and quite underrated it is. It starts at just $9 a month, which is quite affordable, but don't let the low price actually fool you. It has powerful features built in and is designed for mostly beginners. So if you are a content creator, if you're just starting out, and if you have a small website, then this might be the best solution for you. In our testing, I was actually very surprised and happy with the automation features and the powerful set of features that it provides for a low price. The visual workflow builder is quite amazing and it can compare very well to the expensive platforms that I've been talking about. And you can create sophisticated customer journeys based on triggers like email engagement, website behavior, and other custom events and behaviors. And the best part about these features is that all of these features are unlocked even in the basic plan. So you don't have to pay for the highest tier plan to get these features in your email marketing solution, Musen. One pretty powerful feature that stood out to me was the AI products recommendation engine. So what it does is it analyzes customer behavior and automatically recommends which products users are bound to buy. And these kind of solutions are generally reserved for enterprise solutions or enterprise services. And to find this kind of product or service or recommendation engine in a $9 per month plan is pretty amazing with Musen. Even on the analytics front, Musen continues to surprise. It has detailed heat maps, click tracking, and predicted demographics as well. Plus, they also have a landing page builder and conversion optimization tool, which makes it a great solution for almost most beginners. It has email marketing built in, it has landing page builder, conversion optimization, AI product recommendation engine, and all that in the basic plan of $9 a month. What's not like? There are pros and cons, of course. Let's talk about them. So, of course, it has excellent value for money, right? So, if you want to just get started paying the layers or don't want to spend any money, this is a great solution for you. You get advanced automations in basic plans, so you don't have to pay higher tier or get these unlocked. Then you have AI-powered automations or recommendations, product recommendations, which I talked about. You have great analytics and an easy-to-use interface. So, even if you're a beginner, you can actually use the platform without much trouble. Then the cons is that because it's a lower price solution, the deliverability might not be as great as some of the other solutions that I've talked about. So that's something to watch out for. I'm not saying or not claiming that it's bad, but it might be lower compared to other solutions. You get limited template options, so not the best visual or I'd say template library that you can get. And you get basic customer support on the lower plans. That's something to watch out for. And the integration system is quite small. So you won't get one-click solutions to integrate into your e-commerce store or other platforms. So that might be some con that you might need to watch out for. But the best part about Musen is that it offers 80% of the features at 20% of the price. So if you're looking to spend money for HubSpot or some other solutions I mentioned, $59, $69 or even higher, then you get most of these features, 80% of those features at a very, or as a fraction of the price. That's where the value is. So even if you're a beginner, you can still go for Musen and use these solutions. So to sum up this video, I have two things to talk about. First, let me give you a quick summary on what platforms we talked about and what are the ideal audiences for that tool. So if you can find yourself in a bucket, then that is a tool for you. So of course, for small businesses, Constant Contact is great. If you're on a tight budget, then use Brevo. Then if you're specifically using e-commerce, then go for Drip or Omnisend. If you need advanced features and you're an enterprise, then go for HubSpot. If you're a creator or a blogger, try Kit. And if you want to use the cheapest solution, which gives you a lot of features, then try Musen. And since we're here, I'd also like to mention 3 bonus email marketing products or solutions which didn't make it the main list but are still worth mentioning. The first one is Aweber. Second one is Kit, which was formerly called ConvertKit, and also MailChimp. Now, all of these are also great solutions, but in my testing, I found the ones that I mentioned better for most use cases. And I wanted to cover a different basis when it comes to figuring out or recommending a particular product or service that, hey, this is more suited for your needs. That's why these were in the bonus section and the main ones were there. Now, you've understood all about email marketing solutions, which one to use, but actually the first important thing you need to figure out is how to capture emails, right? Because if you don't have any email list, what will you do even if you have the best email marketing solution? And if you want to start building your email list, then you should watch this video right here where I talk about how to use Opt-in Monster to start capturing leads from your website. You're watching Yuvraj from WGetter, and of course, I'll catch you in the next video. Take care.